You're listening to WJY 1280 AM, WJAY 1280 AM, 98.3 FM. Early Saturday morning gospel start time. Our time stands at 8:30. We're going to switch over to Studio B and say good morning to your brother Michael Jenkins and good morning to you from brother Ernie Neal Leggett.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Dee Sportswrap today. What a beautiful Saturday morning, the Saturday before Thanksgiving, my favorite holiday. Is Thanksgiving your favorite holiday? It's mine. And it's coming up this week. Had to go out to the supermarket to get a few things to cook, the usual things. And I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be having Thanksgiving this year up at my daughter Keonta's house in Charlotte. First time we did that in a couple of years. She says, "But Dad, you're going to cook, right?" Okay, yeah, I guess I will cook. But yeah, looking forward to it. Anyway, the high school football season is winding down further as we just completed the state quarterfinals. We move into the state semifinals next weekend. And let me read some scores from last night. In the upstate, you had Powdersville knocking off Mountain View Prep, a team that was really on the rise, but Powdersville said, "Not this year, buddy. Y'all are done." 52-30, Powdersville. You also had Loris, a local team, and Loris has not lost a game this year. They lost only one game last year, and that was in the state finals. So they're trying to get back there, and this was a resounding outcome last night over Newberry. In fact, this morning I have a young man, a Newberry High School alum and Newberry High School football fan, will be calling in. And his name is Josiah Wise. And he's going to tell us basically what went wrong. Yes, sir, Josiah. 8:35. Correct. Looking at some other scores, Belton Honea really got all over Woodruff last night and beat them 34-3. Hunter Kennard Tyler went down to another one of our local teams here, Lamar, as they beat Hunter Kennard Tyler 44-22. Berkeley over Myrtle Beach 61-13. Now Myrtle Beach had a really good season considering they started out kind of slow, but they got better and they found themselves in the quarterfinals and they got beat last night. Bamberg Earhart, a team that everyone is saying is going to be a problem in Single A. And apparently they were. Carvers Bay was undefeated up until last night, and you had Bamberg Earhart knocking off Carvers Bay 48-20. Strom Thurmond and Chester. Strom Thurmond, the winner right there, 31-8. And I've just been joined by one of my favorite human beings on the planet. That would be my son, Jared. What's up, Jake?
What up?
So, I'm going to finish reading these scores. I got this kid getting ready to call in a few minutes. 35, yeah, in a couple of minutes. So, Hampton County and Manning got together last night. Hampton County a 56-6 winner there. Fairfield Central over Clinton 42-7. Great Collegiate 31-28. Those are your boys, Jared. Great Collegiate getting it done. West Side over Camden 24-21. Dutch Fork shutout. James F. Burns 21-0. So you're back in South Carolina. How's it feel to be back in the wonderful CAC?
Look at my hoodie.
Huh?
Look at my hoodie.
Where'd you get that from?
Amazon.
Wow. I mean, yesterday when I saw you was wearing a Pacers hat, and now you're back into your home state again?
Man, I still got the hat. I love the hat.
It's a nice hat. It is a nice hat.
I mean, I'm gonna get a new one. I've been wearing that one pretty much 80 to 90% of the days. So I'm gonna get a new one. It's got a lot of wear and tear on it. I'm gonna get a Colts hat too.
Oh wow, that was interesting. You see this blinking going on?
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm gonna get a Colts hat too. But Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Some of the Pacers and some of the Indiana memorabilia. I'm going to their state championships this year too. Right after South Carolina's. So that'd be dope.
Okay.
So I'm gonna fly down there for the South Carolina one, then I'm gonna go back up there for that one.
Oh, really? Okay.
The plan. That's the plan. I've already started like looking at the dates and everything. So yeah.
I think this is our guy right here.
Call from Wise Josiah.
Hello? Hello?
Hello. Hey, Mr. Jenkins, this is Josiah, Mr. Wise.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Hey, going good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. So as I said, Josiah is a big Newberry fan, and he was feeling pretty good about the matchup between Loris and Newberry, but that didn't turn out very well for you last night, buddy.
No, sir, it definitely didn't. It jumped out early on us and everything, 16-0 and all that. So, and our secondaries, stretch our corners and safety, let the receivers get wide open and get behind us and everything.
So it was. You said it was the secondary that was a problem for you guys last night.
Yes, sir. That's been our weakness the whole year, but we didn't have nobody to escort us like Lori did last night. They came to play, and it was also about coaching as well. You know, we got our coach last night by them,
Wow.
and we didn't make no adjustments.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
And this game was played in Newberry, right?
Yes, sir. It definitely was playing in Newberry. If I was the coach and everything, I would have played cover two and let everything slide in front of us because we really couldn't stop the receiver and the quarterback for Loris.
Yeah.
He had balled out last night for them.
He's definitely a player. So you were impressed with what Loris brought to the table last night?
Oh, yes, sir. He definitely did and all that. And, you know, once they got up, they never stopped. And, like, that basically kind of scoring on like every play and everything. Like, especially when we came out in the third quarter.
Right.
We had a chance to stop them. It was like 3rd and 21 or between 3rd and 21 and 3rd and 28.
Right.
And they converted on that, and they took our momentum because we scored right before halftime and everything.
Did Loris bring a lot of people? I'm sure they brought a lot of people up there.
Yes, sir. It was packed over there and everything.
I knew they were going to bring the people. Because when they played, I only seen them one time this year, and that was at Dillon. And, you know, those guys, I mean, they brought the whole town down to Dillon.
Oh, yes, sir. They definitely brought the whole town with them last night. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say a couple fans was on our side, too.
Really? What? Really?
Yes, sir.
Wow. How did your fans react to the defeat? Was this something that they, you know, was accepting of at some point during the game, or were they angry because of the way Loris took care of business last night?
Kind of both, but that wasn't mad at Lawrence because they was beating us. It was about some point we know that we was going to get a swing with our defense, especially our secondary, and the coaching wasn't making no adjustments. That's what they was kind of upset about and everything. And our quarterback, Caldwell, he kind of played kind of bad last night as well.
Right, right. So what do you think, what was the most, what was the one thing about Loris that got your attention last night?
Like this weird sound and everything from all over the team, every position. And they play well together.
Right.
And all that.
So, okay, now, I had predicted, and this is where you and I start to get to know each other a little bit. I had predicted that it would be a Loris versus Dillon day after Thanksgiving, Lower State. And you said no. You said, no, Newberry will be there. And you said Oceanside could be in. Oceanside looks like they're going to be there. Like you had. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. They took business, take care of business last night against Dillon.
42-0.
I think it was like 42-0.
Yeah, 42-0. Dillon got beat last night.
Okay, yes, sir.
So, do you think looking forward at the Oceanside versus Loris game. Does Loris have a chance in your estimation?
Yes, sir. What I seen last night, I think Loris got a chance to compete with them the whole game, and I think they got a chance to win.
Wow.
If they play like they did last night, and like they did last night in the video I seen on YouTube from them,
Right.
they got a chance to be Oceanside.
Right. Well, tell me, looking forward to Newberry, I think you told me that the Newberry team had a lot of upperclassmen, and this if it was going to be the year for them to go, it was going to be this year. How do you feel about that now?
I still got believe in it because this year we had like a lot of seniors too. They're going to graduate. They're also going to be on the basketball team as well. But the underclassmen, we got a lot of underclassmen coming up, and we started like 3 freshmen last night on our defense too at secondary.
Okay. So there's hope for the future going forward.
Oh yes, sir.
Tell me about your basketball team.
I think we're gonna be all right, but not good like we was like in between 2012 to 2015 when we made those run to the state. I don't think we're gonna be like that, but I think we're gonna be okay in that department.
Now, my son, who's here with me, he was very impressed with what Newberry did several years ago. Remember that, Jared?
Did y'all play
Lake Marion?
Lake Marion?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I really respect that team, man, because the rebounding, they was hungry, man. I ain't seen a lot of teams hungrier than that. I know it's a championship and everybody's supposed to be hungry, but they looked like they was just thirsty for that championship, man. And they just dominated on the rebounds. It was ridiculous.
It really was.
Because the year before, I think we played them the year before, and we lost to them too.
Right.
And we felt like that we should have won that year too, because the year before we only had one senior. There was MJ Wise that was a senior on that team. So the following year we had everybody coming back but one.
Wow. It was a great team. It was a great performance, a dominating performance. And, hey, man, anything else you want to share about teams from down that way who are still dancing? Who do you like?
I think that Strong Thunder and Tessagon should be a good game. That Fairfield game, Fairfield beat Clinton last night.
Right.
They have blew them out. I think they have stopped their best running back, Jerron Cook from Clinton and everything. And I think Dutch Sport won last night.
They did.
About 21, 21-0.
Right. So you think that they're going to be a team that nobody's going to stop, or what?
Richmond,
Dutch Fork.
Yeah, I don't think nobody can beat them and everything. I think they're going to win state this year.
Wow. Well, look, Josiah, I want to thank you for calling in this morning, my brother. I feel like I've made a new friend, and
Same here.
yeah, and a guy who's knowledgeable about the game, that can help me in discussions of things that we see on the field. So I really appreciate your effort. As I said, Josiah's from Newberry, folks, and let's thank him for calling in this morning and chatting with us. My brother.
Thank you again for inviting me.
Hey, it was my pleasure. I'm glad you called.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. It's Josiah, a real football fan. I mean, a guy who knows some things. And his team went down last night. He was feeling good about things about a week ago, and he should, because they were playing good football.
Who was his team?
Who's
his team?
Newberry. And he was playing against Loris last night. And Loris is a team that went to the state championship and won last year. I think, yeah.
He's
No,
from
they
Newberry?
lost last year, huh?
He's from Newberry?
He's from Newberry, yeah. So, but Loris is on a mission, because last year they got beaten in the state finals. And they came back this year, and they're unbeaten right now. I got to see them one time this year against Dillon, and it was really good. They're really good.
I got a random question.
All right.
Is Lenore Selders going to be a pro?
I think he will be. I mean, right now they're not doing very well. And, you know, when you're not doing very well, the eyes normally go to the quarterback. I've seen almost everything I need to see out of him to think that he has a possibility of playing in the pros. So,
Possibility or likelihood?
I'm thinking likelihood. I mean, he has all the tools, all the physical tools and everything. I figure he can get there, you know, and be productive. But these days, you never know. Let me quickly look at some other scores last night. As I said, Dillon got beat 42-0. Carolina.
Oh, another question.
What's that?
So Gray got moved up. Did Oceanside get moved up?
Oceanside is in 3 right now. They're in 3A. They got moved up from 2A to 3A. And then
So they don't have as many recruits.
well, and these guys were ranked number 1 in the state most of the year. I mean, for a good part of the year. I mean, they're a power. Oceanside is.
But I'm saying that the algorithm they use to determine, you know, those schools like Gray and Oceanside and all those other fake schools, like they move them up based on like the amount of people who are like not from there or something like that.
There's a formula. I'm not really.
We looked at it. I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
But it has something to do with like the recruits. Like if the people are from not around there and they go to your school, then you know they count as like 2 or something like that.
Right. Yeah. Some kind of cockamamie.
I thought it was good. Okay. I think it's great that Gray got moved up. I mean, I like Gray, but I mean, let's be honest, man, it's not fair.
Well, yeah, and the thing about Gray is that they had that really bad year, their first year in 4A, where they didn't win any games.
And they adapted,
right?
And that's what you do, man. If you really like that, you don't punch down. You punch on your own weight class,
That's
and
what
you
it
adjust.
is. Yeah.
Shout out to Gray, man.
Yeah, shout out to Rosa Jenkins, my auntie out there down in Santee, South Carolina. Shout out to Herman Hawkins, my buddy from out in Michigan. John Nichols, Marion, South Cac. John, was you my power forward or were you my small forward back in Marion Rec days? But John shot up and got really, really tall later. He was tall then, but after he grew up, John, how tall are you now? About 6'4"? He shot up. But he was a good player for me and a great kid. And one of the biggest contributors in my group right now. He contributes every day something.
Quick question about Oceanside.
Okay.
They're in Charleston?
Yeah.
And isn't there one in the beach now that's some kind of new one? Myrtle Beach?
Yeah.
It's not called Collegiate though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is collegiate.
What's it called?
Oh, man. You make me. I forgot the name of these people. No, Oceanside. What is it? Let me just take a quick look at the. I don't know why I can't remember. Atlantic Collegiate. Atlantic Collegiate Academy.
Oh yeah, they about to take over.
That's them.
Well, all them people down there. Man?
Well, they're not. But they're not really good in football.
They
Not
will
yet.
be.
They will be. You're right. The basketball team. The basketball team is pretty good.
They're gonna be because what's gonna happen is Myrtle Beach, Conway, Saucastee, Waccamaw, all those schools in that area. They got a lot of high schools around there. Carolina Forest. They got like several really big high schools down there. Myrtle Beach, Carolina Forest, and Conway.
Right.
They're gonna be taking all those guys, man. It's over with.
Well, Conway, they've already sucked the life out of Conway already.
Yeah, it's over, man.
I mean, Conway is just they can't get right.
It's over, and they won't get right because all the people gonna be they recruiting.
They just can't.
Whatever their recruiting tools is, y'all can't match that.
They
So
can't
it's
get
over
right.
with. I would like to know what these schools are doing to recruit these players, though. I mean,
Well, I'm sure there's money's involved and housing probably because I know a kid from up here who went down to one of those schools on the beach, not this school, and he was a very good player here for Mullins, but they moved him down there. Bernard was his name, and I'm sure they made it worth the while of his mom and everybody to get him down there. So, now.
shout out to Atlanta Collegiate.
Yeah, well, they've got to be dealt with. Terrell Pinckney says, heard another charter school coming to Myrtle Beach. Really?
Wait, man, ain't gonna get one. I'm telling you, man. I told you we should have been combined the county, man.
Well, I don't know. That it hasn't
We don't
happened.
need Mullins High and Marion High. We need Marion High, and everybody go there. You know what I mean? Go ahead and close Mullins High down.
You're a little biased, though.
Send everybody
Come
to
on,
Marion.
man.
Close down. They closed down all the ones out there in the country, ain't it? Creek Ridge and all that.
Well, as a high school program, yes.
Yeah, that's all they need to keep doing. Go
But
ahead and send Mullins to Marion, man. They're wasting resources.
now I understand I understand combining the schools. That's something that people have been talking about for years now. We thought at one point that
we could be dominant, man. We could be dominant. We had everybody in Marion County going to Marion High.
They won't be going to Marion High. They'll be going to Marion County High.
Nah, it would be Marion High.
No, it won't.
And just add matter of fact, add another floor to the building. Make it 2 stories,
You're
and then
funny.
we in there.
You are so funny.
Just go ahead and get everybody indoctrinated into the Swamp Fox lifestyle.
Now, what? And you really believe that they're gonna have it be the Swamp Fox? Come on, Jared.
Yes. What else is gonna be?
You know better than that.
Bro, it's called Marion.
County.
Francis Marion was the Swamp Fox. We the capital for a reason.
Marion County.
That's the capital for a reason. Why do you think they call it Marion? Because it's Francis Marion, the Swamp Fox.
Oh, man.
That's his nickname.
Just stop.
You can't call it the Auctioneers. It's over
No,
with.
you can't call it, but you can't call it the Swamp Foxes either.
That's the only thing you could. What could you call it? What you gonna call it?
The Marion
Commanders,
County's
like-
something else. Okay.
No, there's nothing relevant other than Swamp Fox.
The Marion
Because that's why
County,
it was named
the
this.
Marion County Bears.
Absolutely
How about
not.
that? Randy Page, what's up, man? How you doing this morning?
Got to be the Swamp Foxes.
No, man, would never be.
Cause that's what it's for. That's what it's all. That's what the city is named after. The county is named after. The school is named after. What else you gonna call it?
Boy, please.
Yeah,
Okay?
it's just is what it is.
Listen, I got by to see Mullins practice this week. That's the first team in the county that I've seen so far. And I'm telling you right now, guys, Mullins is going to be a problem this year.
Put them boys in maroon and gold, man.
Mullins is deep. They have good size up front. The backcourt is an all-state backcourt. Dakari Worley and Dion Ford are the starters there, and they're going to cause everybody fits this year. Okay, last year Dakari was actually selected to All-State. I don't know why Dion wasn't, because he should have been. But you have those two back right now, and those are the guys that are going to be a problem for everybody. The front court, like I said, is solid. They got some really good size up there. They have some really good kids coming off the bench with Keefe and the little Ford kid. They're going to be a problem. And they look good to me the other day. Of course, I haven't seen them in a game yet. And, of course, that collegiate school down at the beach is going to be one of the big impediments to them winning the conference. And then I'm told that Marion is pretty good, too, this year. They got some really good size, some new people that came in. One of them being Wilbur Grant's grandson, Josh's son. I think his name is Josiah. And so I haven't heard a lot of people talking about Marion, and I haven't been to any of the practices or seen them at all. But, you know, I know with Charles White Jr., he's going to be All-State this year as well. So Marion is going to be good. Mullins is going to be good. The matchup comes up in the 16th, I think, of this month, where Mullins and Marion will face off for the first time. And let me take a look at schedules real quick here, because the season's about to go down, folks. It's about to be on.
When they gonna make them? Why don't they make one for Marion too, like a collegiate, like Swamp Collegiate?
Well, what do we need a collegiate for? We got high school here.
Man, they got high schools at the beach too.
I mean, so if they put a collegiate here, what are they going to do? They're going to suck all the life out of the public schools we have here.
Man, I'm just saying they need to do something.
We don't need a collegiate here.
Marion
man.
Collegiate.
This boy's funny.
Just rename Marion High and then start doing the collegiate stuff and start recruiting folks.
Okay, whatever. Looking at the schedule for Marion, this season kicks off, according to this schedule, on the 2nd of December. They will play Latta. They will host Latta. And then they will go and play Atlanta Collegiate Academy. And that's home versus... Oh, that's a home game, too. It's like two home games to start the season, Latta and ACA. And then they are at Myrtle Beach. And then they're going to be playing in something called Stars and Stripes Showcase on the 6th. And then they will play at St. James, down at the beach. They will play Johnsonville at home, Kingstree at home. They will be at Dillon. Now, the thing I don't like about this is that they're only playing Dillon one time. I mean, why is that not a home and home? You know what I'm saying? I think they played them only one time last year, but I guess they have their reasons. Mullins is let me see. Mullins starts this season earlier, I believe. Let's see. But yeah, y'all, it's on. Basketball season is here.
Oh, the state championship in Lower State. Where are those going to be at again?
Basketball? Mm-hmm. Oh, basketball, Lower State will be in Florence.
All right.
And the state will be in Columbia.
And you know what? I'm cool with that because Florence getting the championship game was already crazy to me.
It was crazy.
I was happy about it.
It was.
But I was still shocked.
You weren't the only one. Everybody was shocked.
Yeah, I don't know how they pulled that off, but it really should be in Columbia for the finals because, I mean, Columbia is pretty much the middle of the state. So, I mean,
pretty much.
Finally, things are coming back to normal after COVID. You know what I'm saying? 100% back to normal.
Well, Mullins opens his season on the 24th, which is, what, Monday? Is that Monday? Tater.
What's today?
Today is the 21st. That's Tuesday. 24th would be Tuesday. Tater, you normally give me good dates and stuff here. Help me out. Monday is what date?
Monday will be the 24th.
Monday, that's right. Okay. That's all right. What am I talking about? But thank you, Tater.
Okay.
So that's when Mullins kicks off his season. At Waccamaw. Then they are at Georgetown. Then they are at Andrews. Then they are at ACA. So Mullins' first 4 games are all on the road.
I wouldn't like that to start my season.
That's tough. That's really a tough start to a season.
I mean, you could potentially be 0-4 for your first home game.
I mean, you really could be.
I don't like that. I don't want to be on the road the first 4. Give me like maybe 1 or 2 and then put me back on. But 4 straight? I'm on a road trip 4 straight?
4 straight, buddy.
Sheesh.
4 straight.
I don't like that, man. You trying to get your foot in and you just on the road.
Now, let me give you some idea of some of the players that I'm thinking are going to be a big help for Mullins this year. Okay, you got KJ Ford. He's coming off the bench. I mean, he's a junior this year. You have this kid, Amir Lee, is a guy that I've been watching for the last couple of years or so. He's going to be special. And I believe defensively, what he brings to the table really is going to be a part of what ignites that fast break for them. A kid named Antoine Crawford is also a beast. Braden Hughes. They can potentially start these 3 guys in the front court and play them some there during the season. They're all bigs. But the guys that are really going to put the points up for them are going to be guys like Dakari Worley, who was a junior this year, and Dion Ford, who's a senior. That's your backcourt, and they're going to be the ones wreaking most of the havoc for Mullins' offense this year. You know, there's some other kids on there, too, that I just got to get to know a little bit better, but they're really good. Now, as far as the girls go, both girls' teams have new coaches this year. Alex White is taking over for Mullins. He's a former player, played on Mark Gerald's only state championship game, and contributed mightily to that state championship with his defense on this guy that was tearing Mullins up in the first half. And they brought Alex in, and Alex put the fire out, and Mullins went on to win Mark Gerald's only state championship. So Alex, he's got the pedigree. He knows what he's doing. I expect he'll do well. And it's definitely an upgrade over what they had the last several years or so. Now, the girls' team for Marion has the new coach, Chris Sanders, left, and now Justice Gee is the new head basketball coach, according to Max Prep. And also, Justice is a girl who played for Timminsville. She's a whirlwind. And I want to say she played every year from 7th grade right on through the time she graduated at Timminsville. She was a great player, and obviously, you know, she knows something about basketball. And I hated that Timminsville is no longer around because the whirlwind sports was fantastic all through the years, football and basketball. Football with Coach Tate, and then and I forgot the old guy who coached the basketball team. He'd been there for 100 years. Anyway, any final words? You liking it out there in Indiana? We only got like about a second or two to go.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I'll probably be there another year.
Calls from
I'm willing to do another year. After that, I'm definitely gonna be trying to get up out of there unless I get a major promotion.
Right.
So yeah, shout out to them.
Well, I'm glad
Hopefully
to
they're
have.
not listening.
Huh?
Hopefully they're not listening.
No, they're probably not listening. I'll take a wild guess and say they're not. Anyway, folks, that's all the time I have left. Thanks for joining us today. Cowboys and Eagles this week is going to be a big one. I'm sure Cowboy fans, they're looking to get this win because they're probably not going to make the playoff. And the Eagles have been struggling lately, and I think this might be, one of those coming together of, well, Eagles need to be careful, or they can have a problem. LeBron James is back playing well. The Lakers are doing well. The Warriors are not doing well. And Philadelphia is a team I think everybody should really pay attention to because they got those guys, some of them Jared hate, like Paul George. But those guys have the pieces, and if these guys contribute at all to what the Sixers' young core is doing right now, then look out for Philadelphia this year as well.
They got Embiid still?
Yeah, he plays every now and then.
Is he a big part of what they're doing?
No.
All right. Yeah, they're not going to make it to no finals. They might have a run, but listen, man. Me and TJ talk about this. These dudes is not, they fugazi, man. They're regular season guys. They're not going to do nothing when it matters, ever. Paul George will never be a part of a team that does something when it matters.
Okay, Jared.
So if he's a big part of what they're doing, if he's starting, they're done for.
Anyway, folks, that's going to be the final word. See you next week. Have a wonderful, safe week. Peace.